Welcome to Versus. I'm JWMaher, and that is Will Cohen. We're in 2024 now, and going through the ITN movie, so we're almost up to the present. That's the good news. The bad news is I think Letterboxd doesn't have all of the ITN movies on it, so we're gonna be doing this for a long time yet. Anyway, with that news, Will, how you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I just kind of wonder how many people are now sick of seeing me, because I feel like because of all the things that I have taped recently, you've been seeing me a lot more than you typically do on this channel. But aside from that, we're both wearing red. It's so it's at the very least prescient for the film that we're watching.
Yeah, it's technically a Christmas movie, I guess, even though we're a few weeks past Christmas. Let me throw up the old poster. This, and it's always that the first test these movies have, it passes the test. That Granny Krampus. I don't think they ever refer to her as Granny Krampus, and it's not really Krampus as far as I understand Krampus. That's not this.
Right. So I guess they had to call it something.
Yeah, they could have called it anything else, I feel. But that is the witch in this story.
I mean, I guess because the title was already taken, they couldn't call it Better Look Out.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
that would have been a much better title.
They could have come up with any title, really. It didn't matter. Like the plot of the movie is basically, well, for one, when they tell the backstory of this woman who was a witch, it's a Nightmare on Elm Street.
And the parents decided to take the law into their own hands.
They killed her.
Yeah.
Right.
It is. It's like this lady was killing kids. So the neighborhood all got together and they killed her. And now she haunts the families of the people that killed her. It's like, that's Freddy Krueger. What are you doing? Like they didn't even shy away from that. They just did the same exact story.
Yeah, quite literally, like they clearly wanted to make a Nightmare on Elm Street, but they didn't know how to go about it. So this is the ass-handed way that they did it, and I don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
It's kind of like an interesting take. Like it would be weird if if this story actually was the Nightmare on Elm Street story. Like Freddy gets killed, right, and then he is a vengeful spirit, and he wants to kill not the children, but to just get revenge on the actual parents that killed him. However, one of the parents says, "Hey, what if I just give you kids to kill, and you leave me alone?" Like that's not bad. However, you're putting it in the hands of ITN distribution. So,
and this is the thing that kind of cripples my hope every single time, because the later that we go, like we have seen the finish line.
Yeah,
we know, like we have seen like modern like ITN Jagged Edge films. We have seen what they're putting out in 2025 and 2026, and so we know that they're capable of good stuff at this point. And the good stuff is like already like happened, because like what year did Poop Blood and Honey come out? Was that 2023, 2020, maybe even 2022?
I think it was 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
So this one came out in 2024.
Yeah.
So what the hell is going on? Like how do you go from Island of the Dolls 2, which, while that was a shit film, looked okay, to this?
I think it's kind of like, I don't want to compare ITN to A24, but I'm going to do it. It's not like they have one through line in all of their movies. They just kind of like allow different directors to work on different projects. They just all happen to be shit. That's basically what's going on. So like you're going to get different types of non-quality, different directors doing different things, giving just it's kind of like they just make up titles like Island of the Dolls, which actually the director of this movie directed the original Island of the Dolls, and then they just put Island of the Dolls 2 as a title on another movie that's set in the same place, even though they are not linear stories. They don't travel into each other whatsoever. And then this is Granny Krampus, I guess, because she's wearing a Santa Claus outfit and has horns. But like, it is not Krampus. She's never referred to as Krampus. She's always referred to by her name, right? They never refer to her as Krampus.
No, they never refer to her as Krampus. And if anyone knows the lore of Krampus, or you know, if you want the Cliff's Notes version, if you saw the 2015 film Krampus, you know that all the shit going on in this film have literally nothing to do with Krampus at all.
Yeah, there's no like bad kids getting punished on Christmas in this movie. It is just, it's this dime store Freddy Krueger story happening. So we have our main characters. They are sisters.
Hey. There's coffee in the pot.
And they go to visit their grandmother.
There you are. So, you are Leia? Gosh, look at you. Now, I haven't seen you since you were small. And it's Ashley.
However, the grandmother, you know, we're going to jump around and spoil a little bit. The grandmother is the person who has the murderous witch spirit at bay because she is continuously stopping herself from being killed by giving the spirit people to be killed. We don't know that until later.
Right.
The twist of twists is the dumbest twist of twists when we get there.
Yeah.
The cold open, though, is basically when this witch Krampus, Granny Krampus, kills the grandmother and her brother kills them. Kills them, but in that attack, I guess as she's dying, the grandmother makes a wish or a deal which reverses the fact that she was just fucking stabbed to death. I don't quote me. That's just what happens. Like she gets killed, but while dying, I guess she cuts this deal, and then she's not killed anymore. And in order to continue not getting killed, she continuously gets people killed. There's also like a weird cutaway scene when somebody else gets killed. It just cuts to like a girl in a house, and then the witch kills her. Like, I didn't understand. Did she have anything to do with the story?
You know, I will admit I didn't pay nearly as much attention as I maybe should have.
Yeah, same.
I'm not going to say that this film gave me any reason to really pay attention, because this felt just so boilerplate ITN that I'm just like, yeah, I know where this is going. Just cook, I guess. So
grandma's estranged from these girls, and she has her brother, I guess their great uncle is like, he's not catatonic, but he's like 90% catatonic.
There you are.
And we learn that he's catatonic because like he needs to like focus his energies to also keep the witch at bay, which if you're already cut the deal to like give the witch souls, like why would you condemn this guy to fucking be like a mental patient? It seems like a lot. It seems like a bad deal. I'd rather be stabbed to death. I'm just saying. Right. And then the whole movie is just like, I guess, in better hands would have been a slow burn, generational trauma type A24 movie, but it's not in good hands at all. No. Then like another guy and his dad come visit, and then the dad leaves the house, and Granny Krampus just fucking stabs him in the road. Like, why I don't understand. Like, are you not? I thought you were like giving the witch like catered souls, but she's still just willy-nilly killing whoever the fuck she wants. So like it seems like you got a really bad deal.
But this is exactly what I'm talking about here with this. Is like they had okay material. They have like decent material to work with, but they literally just completely fell into all of the ITN tropes. So it's like they're breaking. They set rules and immediately break them.
Yep.
The film looks like someone sneezed on the lens first before filming, and they just never fucking cleaned it. They have everyone just doing like not even like first takes, but it's like, hey, deliver it like you're rehearsing.
Yes.
It's like, and then just have the film end.
And I guess the biggest part of the curse for the grandmother is like you have to sacrifice people in your own family, right? So that's like the real like ulterior motive of inviting her granddaughters over the house. But
right.
The big how do you foil this? How do you foil this evil woman? Just reveal to her that you were adopted.
That's why she never told you.
We're not the same blood, Gran.
We were adopted.
And how the fuck she didn't know that before inviting the girls over the house? There's like, oh, we're adopted. And that everything unravels at that point. Now Granny Krampus, the witch, doesn't want to kill the girls. She just kills the grandmother. And it's a happy end. It's for once the movie ends. They're just kind of like at the car.
Now what?
We'll see.
And then Granny Krampus shows up somewhere else. It's like she's gonna go haunt somebody else, which life is back to normal in this town.
Yeah, but the fact that Granny Krampus is still kicking means that at some point we could very well get another Granny Krampus. Please.
Here's the thing, like, this is also like typical ITN, Jagged Edge, whatever, in a way that like no one ever fights back. Like if Granny Krampus comes, she's just gonna kill you. There's no like defense. It's like no one. You can't run. You can't fight back. She just shows up, kill. Shows up, kill. No, it's like it's it. Like there's no. You can't outwit Granny Krampus or whatever the fuck her name is. That's like the whole movie.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some ratings. I think we rated it exactly the same again. I'm at 1.5. It's not good. It's for all the reasons Will listed, and then also at the end of it, like it's such a cheat. Like all these people just fucking died. And you never get the feeling like when people survive these ITN movies, like no one acts like a human being. It's like you just watched like literally like a vengeful spirit kill a fuck ton of people and like your grandmother, and you're just like, well, on to the next chapter. It's like
pretty much. But John's right. We did rate this exact same. I also went 1.5 here. This feels like an ITN Jagged Edge, like opposite of Greatest Hits compilation.
Greatest shits.
Because there we go, greatest shits. Because you run down the list, as I said before, like shitty acting, fucking up reasonable material. It's the same fucking house that we have seen over and over again, where it's not just a house all by itself. We're in a neighborhood, and you would think if people are getting murdered, the cops ain't being called. Like it's just so.
And the phones work. The phones work in this movie. The one girl that gets killed calls the cops, and like they don't come.
Right. Like what? Like it's literally just just a long they literally just like went down the list of like what makes these films terrible, and they made every single decision as if they had to, otherwise someone's dog was going to die. It was so dumb. 1.5.
Hey, but next week I got a treat for you. Your favorite director, made another movie.
Uh-oh.
This is Ouija. This is Louisa Warren's Ouija Castle.
Oh, Jesus.
Next
fucking
week.
Christ.
And it's another Ouija movie. I don't know. I guess that just means a Ouija board will make an appearance, but the movie is called Ouija Castle. So it's already got a lot of stuff going for it. I see a castle on the box art. I don't know what that thing up top is. Looks like the girl from Island of the Dolls 2, maybe making an appearance again. I don't know.
Dude, it looks like a bitch from a kabuki troupe holding a sickle.
Yes.
Like, what are we doing here, John?
We'll find out next week. But if you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. And by the way, you can check out the 3rd annual Why We Love Horror Challenge. Check it out. There's plenty of movies to watch. We'd appreciate your input. Until next time, I'm JWMaher, and that's Will Cohen. This has been Versus. Here comes the schedule for the rest of the week.